The agency this week is double money on the security contracts, and I thought what better week to make an agency money guide. It is one of the most confusing businesses if you're new to the game, so I'm going to be going over everything and explaining how everything works and how to get the most out of the agency. Okay, so the first thing is where to buy the agency. You want to go to Dynasty 8 and then click agencies in the top right, and now you have 4 available options to buy from. This week the most expensive one is 1.7 million, with the cheapest being 1.2 million. Now the location for these actually don't matter. You can pick any one, it won't affect anything really. So I recommend this one as it is the cheapest one available. But again, if you've got lots of money, then get whichever one you want. So now let's go over the upgrades of the agency. What should you buy? So the artwork, the wallpaper, and the highlight are all cosmetic items. If you have lots of money and you want to flex, then sure, go ahead and get the most expensive cosmetics. But these are completely useless and you benefit absolutely nothing from them. So don't worry about not getting these. Up next, we have the Armory, which is $720,000. If you don't have the money for this, don't worry about it. You don't need it, but I definitely do recommend it. It is the only place in the entire game other than ammunition where you can buy armor. Plus, there's a lot of weapons available to buy from your own armory. It's 100% worth having it. Again, it's not a need though. Next up, we have accommodation, which is $275,000. And this is just going to let you spawn in the agency. If you play solo, it's going to save you a lot of time changing your spawn location and then swapping lobbies. This I would recommend. Again, you don't need it, but it is going to help you save a lot of time and ultimately make more money. And next up, we have the vehicle workshop, which right now is discounted at $480,000, but usually it's $800,000. And again, you don't need it if you're just looking to make money from the agency, but it is one of the best features of the agency. It's not like an ordinary vehicle workshop. There's actually certain upgrades you can do to some vehicles in the game only in this workshop, and it's called Armory tech. For a vehicle like the Virtue, for example, it lets you put a missile lock-on jammer on, which stops people from locking onto you like mortar oppressors, and a remote control unit. You can literally drive your car without even being in it. Some other vehicles, you can also put mounted machine guns on the front or put extra armored plating on so that it can now take more rockets. So like I said, the vehicle workshop is definitely one of the best things that the agency has to offer. But again, you don't need it if you're just looking to make money. Alright, so now the bit you're probably most interested to see, how to make money with the agency. There's 4 different ways you can make money with the agency. The first one is the wall safe in your office. The second one, we have payphone hits. The third one, we have security contracts. And the fourth one, we have the Dr. Dre contract. This contract, when you first try and complete it, it is going to take you around an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, because you can't skip the cutscenes, but it's going to return you $1 million. The next way to make money is through security contracts. This is one of my favorite ways to make money in this agency. It might be a little bit confusing at first. So there is lots of different types of security contracts. For example, gang termination, liquidized assets, or asset protection. The only one you do not want to complete is asset protection, because no matter what, it's going to take you 10 minutes to complete the mission. You cannot finish it any quicker than that. It will also offer you 3 different types of difficulty at random. You have professional, specialist, and specialist plus. Now, I recommend always doing the specialist plus. You don't really need to do professional. Specialist plus still isn't that difficult, and it's going to be a massive difference in money if you can get one. As you can see right now, I only have professional contract. Also, like I said at the beginning of the video, ignore the payment price because right now it is double money on these this week. So professional usually pays out around $32,000 per contract. Then the specialist will pay out around $50,000 per contract, and the specialist plus pays out around $72,000 per contract. So you can earn some serious money, especially this week. Also, these contracts don't actually take that long to complete. They range between 3 to 8 minutes, depending on the vehicle you're using. If you're using a mortar oppressor, you'll get these done a lot faster than somebody using a batty. So these aren't groundbreaking. These aren't the best way to earn money in GTA 5. That's probably still Cayo Perico or the Diamond Casino. But while your heist is on cooldown, these are my go-to. These are what I grind when I'm waiting for my Cayo Perico to reset. The next way to earn money in the agency is through payphone hits. So when you buy the agency, you won't unlock the payphone hits straight away. You have to wait for a phone call. You'll see a blue telephone marker on your map. When you go to that and answer it, you will then unlock the ability to then call Franklin and request a payphone hit. And all it is, Franklin is going to give you a mission to complete. For example, it might say kill somebody by running them over. Now, if you just decide to shoot that person, you're only going to get $15,000. But if you complete the mission by running him over, by doing exactly what Franklin has told you to do, you'll get $85,000, which again might not seem like a lot, but for literally 2 minutes work, that is insane. Now Now, these used to be one of the best side hustles, if you like, to make money, because there was only a 20-minute cooldown in between each one, but now the cooldown is 48 minutes. So they've heavily nerfed these, but it's still a good way to earn money if you've got one available to do. And the last way to make money is through the war safe. This is passive money through the agency. So for every 5 security contracts that you complete, you're going to gain an extra $500 per day, every GTA day. So if I've completed 10 security contracts, I'm going to get $1,000 every single GTA day. And if I've completed 200 security contracts, then I'm going to get $20,000 per day. And it is limited to 200, so you can only max this out at $20,000 per GTA day. But to be honest, it isn't bad. It's not like you have to go and fetch supplies or anything like that. It's literally free money for playing the game. And if you're not already convinced to get an agency, it has Chop. Yep, that's right. Chop is in the agency. I should have started with this because you would have been convinced instantly to get the agency. But now, in all seriousness, that is everything that your agency has to offer. I think it's one of the best businesses in GTA. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Leave a like, it lets me know that you're enjoying it. Hopefully this was helpful, not too confusing, and I will see you in the next one.